Your guardian angels are coming to you today with a message about someone special. You've crossed paths with your name, keeps popping up in their daily life, and they're trying to understand why you were so admired by those around you. Angels say you might not be aware of this, but there is somebody in your life who is currently trying to puzzle you out the reactions they have witnessed from other people with regard to you took them by surprise. They've never met anyone who is as well respected as you in their social circles. You know, the word admiration is fascinating. Isn't it often it's thought to be a one-dimensional term tied only to the blatant successes or grandeur we can immediately perceive? But let's dig a little deeper. Could it be that admiration springs from nuances that often escape the naked eye? Perhaps it's in the soft-spoken but meaningful compliments. You give the attentive notes when someone shares their story, or the way you always seem to know when a friend leads a Disney ear. You see, that's the thing about you. Your qualities don't shout, they whisper, yet they echo in the hearts and minds of those you encounter, leaving a lasting impression that people can't help but talk about. You embody the saying that still waters run deep everywhere they go. Someone brings up your name in admiration, and they're intrigued about the reasons for that. I repeat, your name keeps popping up, and they're curious to know why people admire you so much. Ever thought about the power imbued in a name in many traditions? A name isn't just a random collection of syllables. It's a spiritual fingerprint that embodies your essence. Your name, it seems, has been occurring around not as a mere identifier, but as a reflection of something greater. Your character, your values, and your very essence are bundled into those letters. It's not just about people talking, it's about what the reverberations of your name inspire in others. And that leads us to an intriguing question. What kind of energy or impression does your name leave behind tacit spa curiosity? A smile. Perhaps your name doesn't just come up in conversations. It lingers in rooms even after you've left, and it leaves a trace of you that people feel a need to explore before anything else. It should be noted that this person doesn't harbor any ill feelings towards you or even hold negative perceptions of you, quite the contrary. The first interaction they had with you was positive. It was just nothing so extraordinary as to immediately explain why other people would respect you so much. You see, the most impactful interactions don't always arrive with fanfare or dramatic gestures. Sometimes they unfold in quiet moments. A warm smile, a simple thank you, or even a courteous nod. These are the subtle, unspoken languages of respect and connection that you fluently speak. They may appear insignificant at first glance, but in truth, they're the seeds of admiration that you unknowingly plant in people's minds. But that's the magnetism you carry. You don't need to be extraordinary in a loud, boisterous way to be genuinely remarkable. You're like a well-crafted novel. The real depth is found not in the blurb, but in the chapters that require time and attention. To understand fully, you're a master of the subtle art of leaving a mark one simple gesture at a time. What they don't realize, however, is that they're looking for the answer in the wrong way. They actually have a slightly skewed view of what makes a person worthy of respect in their experience. Anyone who receives great admiration must have done some great deed or accomplished some impressive accolades in their search for what makes you in particular so beloved. They were looking for achievements that they could quantify and put some material value on. let's pause for a moment and reflect. Have you ever felt the weight of societal expectations, defining what should be celebrated or respected? Most of us have. There's often this underlying narrative that worthiness comes clad in titles, accolades, or material success. And let's be honest, it's easy to get swayed by this line of thinking, especially when society tends to reward these outward markers so visibly. Yet you've managed to transcend that paradigm. Your outlet doesn't hinge on a laundry list of achievements. It radiates from your character. It's not about the what you've done, but rather the how you've gone about it. You've turned everyday interactions into masterpieces of human connection. And that's the incredible thing about you. You challenge the conventional wisdom, redefining what it means to be respected and admired. But while tangible successes and accomplishments are certainly admirable, those aren't the highest indicator of a person's respectability. The essence of why people hold someone in high esteem runs much deeper. It's rooted in the way that a person treats others with genuine compassion and integrity. Your actions reflect a deep understanding of the human experience and a consistent willingness to uplift those around you, which makes people crave your company. It's quite a feat, isn't it, to understand the human experience in a way that transcends surface-level interactions. The fact that you do speaks volumes about your emotional intelligence. You exhibit virtues like empathy, kindness, and active listening that most people aspire to, but rarely achieve. Your actions are like ripples in a pond, subtle, yet their impact is felt far and wide now. I have to commend you. It's your rare blend of empathy and insight that people can't help but admire you. See, it's one thing to sympathize with others, quite another to empathize, to put yourself in someone else's shoes and walk their path. If only momentarily, it's this profound level of understanding that elevates your interactions from ordinary to extraordinary. It's important for this person to recognize the gaps in their reasoning about respectability. And that's where you come in, but don't worry. You don't need to do anything special. Your guardian angels simply wish to encourage you to continue living your life as you are now. Keep radiating the innate goodness within you, for it is your authenticity that inspires those around you, leaving a lasting, meaningful impression. Do you ever sense an invisible source of strength nudging you forward when the road ahead seems treacherous? No, it's not a mere coincidence or a figment of your imagination. Your guardian angels are more than ethereal spectators. They are active participants in your life, journey upholstering your resilience and illuminating your path. Think of them as your cosmic cheerleaders, ever present, even if invisible. Their encouragement isn't to change who you are, but to affirm the incredible person you already are when you feel uncertain or stumble. Remember, you are guided, supported, and profoundly cherished. So when they suggest that you keep radiating the innate goodness within you, they're essentially saying, keep being you, because you is pretty amazing with time. This special person will come to realize that the mark of a truly respected individual lies in the heart and the actions that reflect their genuine care for others. Thanks to you, they will understand that true respect is earned not just through the heights of achievement, but also through the depths of compassion and authenticity. In a world where fossils are often rewarded and authenticity takes a back seat, your approach is a breath of fresh air. Your authentic self is your greatest asset, and by embracing it, you unknowingly give others the courage to be authentic too. It's a beautiful cycle of positive reinforcement, isn't it? Your story serves as a beacon for those trapped in the illusion that respect is reserved for grand achievements or external validations. Thanks to you, this special person will come to understand that respect is an inner accomplishment before it becomes an outer reward. You are their living lesson at love. Kindness and genuine care are currencies that never devalue, no matter the fluctuations in life's stock market. I want to end with a prayer for you. Lord, may the echoes of these words find their way into the depths of their heart, granting them the wisdom to see the quiet strength within themselves. May they recognize that respect is a tapestry woven with threads of empathy, kindness, and authenticity. Not just accolades, let their journey be guided by the light of their own genuine goodness, and may they continue to touch lives in ways they might not fully comprehend in moments of uncertainty. Remind them that their guardian angels are ever present. Cheering them forward, amen. Pause for a moment and allow these words to resonate with your spirit. Never forget that a life lived authentically is a life that would ultimately be rewarded by the universe. Type 222 to claim this message and the blessings inside for your own try, and leave a positive comment and subscribe for more upcoming videos.